Well, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. So we're going to do things a little bit in reverse today. We're going to come out here and see the donkeys real quick. I got a pocket full of treats, but I've been busy today. Yesterday I took the flatbed truck and I got a bunch of straw bales. I've been getting all the water heaters and all that stuff ready, extension cords ready, because if you guys don't know, it is winter time now and they are calling for some very, very cold weather to come within the next week. Supposed to be here like pretty quick. So this time I'm gonna be ready. I'm not messing around. We are going to take this very serious. We're gonna get everything ready now and not wait until it's here, because you guys know, if you've been following the channel, just about every year in January we get some really bad weather come in. Freezing temperatures, the waters freeze up, we get snow, we get ice, and then we're trying to get all these extension cords and all this stuff out, getting everything going. Well, this time we're going to be proactive. We're going to beat it, and we're not going to have no issues. So the girls have been mad at me. Coco and Ed has been mad at me because I've been coming and I have not been giving them their treats, because I've been giving them some grain instead. Hey, you about got my finger, girl. Here, Coco. Good girl. Coco talks to me. Ruby. Yes, you can have one too. Opal, I don't think you'll eat one. You like that, huh? That good stuff? Are you girls ready for the winter that's coming here in a couple days? I come out here to do the video with you guys, to open up the video. I want to show everybody your house and how we prepare for the winter storm that's coming. Ruby, you're not shy, are you, girl? Here, Coco. Ruby, go play. It's Coco's turn. There you go. Etta, you want one, girl? Got one more for you there. There you go. Oop, I dropped one. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. So you can see little Opal. She's doing good. I'm gonna go ahead and grab their feed real quick. We'll feed them while we're here. I got a little bit too much, so I'm not gonna feed you girls all this. Here you go. All right, let me put this up real quick and I'll show you guys some of the things I've been doing to prepare for this winter blast that's supposed to be coming. I try to film a lot of this stuff. We film this just about every year, but this time I just wanted to get it done. I got up this morning and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go get it done. I got the straw yesterday, because if you wait too long to get your straw and stuff, everybody's in the same boat. We live in a small community and there's not a lot of places around that sell straw and stuff like that, but we have a local feed store now that sells it, and luckily he had some in stock. But if you're one of those people that wait until the last minute to do that, you're probably going to miss out, and then your animals are going to be really cold, because everybody's in the same boat as us. Even if they just raise dogs, I know people that just has dogs and they go buy 5 or 6 bales of straw just for their dogs, for their dog houses and stuff. And you know, we got baby goats that's fixing to be born, so that is priority on our list. So a couple of things that I do every year to try to prepare for this winter. When it starts getting real cold, we do this anyways, but now we're really making sure, because they're saying the temperatures are supposed to be down below freezing for like 3 to 5 days possibly, and that's where it gets dangerous. You could lose lives, animals, you know, it's not good. So anyways, one thing we do is we come into all the shelters there. We have animals where they can sleep out of the elements, out of the north wind is the #1 thing. You guys know animals have fur anyways, but they still need a structure to stay dry, to stay out of the wind, and they'll be perfectly fine. There's no need to put a heat lamp in here, nothing. Opal, Ruby, and Coco and Etta will sleep in here. They got straw all on the bed, on the floor, and that will insulate them very well from the cold ground. And you know, that's pretty much all animals need to stay warm. And then I got their waters filled up. That's their main stock tank. I don't have a heater in this one, but a couple years ago I did a video showing everybody how to make an easy water heater out of these stock tanks. Cora and Leesky have one, and then we have one in the front field we'll take a look at. But since we got the donkeys last year, I bought this right here. It's just a 5-gallon heated bucket. Got an extension cord plugged into the barn where we have electricity, and we just leave that plugged in. This is going to freeze for sure because I don't have a heater in there, but this right here will stay nice and liquid. It'll stay water, and hopefully our hydrants don't freeze up again like they did last year, and I'll just be able to fill them up. So that's one way that we took care of the donkeys and the 2 goats in here. Now I'm gonna go into the barn and show you guys, and I also have an update for the barn. My dad's been busy on that door, and we're gonna go take a look at it. I'm not gonna feed just yet, I don't think. It's actually kind of nice just being able to walk around without feed buckets in my hand. So let's go take a look at that real quick, and I'll just keep the camera rolling. I gotta grab this feed bucket though, and then I don't even know if I'll feed in this video. Maybe we'll go feed Mojo and those goats, and I'll come back and feed all these goats and these dogs when I'm done. But a couple other things. You guys know, if you've been following our channel, I've made videos just about every year doing this type of stuff. If you own diesels, we own the diesel tractors. I got a diesel flatbed truck right there with the Cummins in it, the old Dodge, and that's our work truck and our farm truck pretty much. So I experienced this last year. Now, I always treat everything for it, but last year it actually happened to me. Last year was the first time that my diesel gelled up in that truck. I don't know why. I had the treatment stuff in there. I don't know if I didn't have enough of it, maybe. I don't know if I bought an expired can of the stuff that's supposed to keep the diesel from gelling or freezing, but it did. I was actually driving back with a couple bales of straw in the back of the truck, and my truck started cutting out, and sure enough, that's what it was. Parked it, waited a few days till it was thawed out, started right up, never had another problem again. So out here with the boys. Where's Cora girl, huh? Where's your Cora? Where's Cora? Look at this big dog. Look at these big dogs. Yeah, good boys. You guys excited for this cold weather coming in, huh? You want to play in the snow? You were born in the snow, Mr. Russell. You remember that? You probably don't remember that, do you? Yeah, you were born in the snow. Yeah? All right, let's go show everybody. Let's go show everybody what Papa's been working on in the barn. Oh, hold on. I see Miss Cora wagging her tail over here. I see you, Cora girl. Yes, there's a beautiful girl. Oh, I'm getting bombarded here. Oh, I'm getting bombarded. Okay, you guys are too rough for me. You guys are too big. Don't start your growling. I seen you all kissing. I seen you kissing your dad. You stop playing like that. Come on, let's go show everybody the barn. Hey, let him up. Hey, no, that's not gonna happen. Come on, go down. Come on, Leesky. Come on, hurry. Get over here. Don't let him do that. I know y'all are just playing, but I don't know why they tell him videoing to do that. So you guys know the puppies were born in this barn last year in the snow on January 20th. Freezing temperatures. And we did not have this door right here. This door was wide open. It's a 10 by 9, 10 foot wide, 9 foot tall. And all we had across was a tarp last year. And had it open where the dogs and the goats could come and go, because they got to get out to go to the bathroom and all that type of stuff. Well, this year Dad built the frame, and then he just put the metal on just a couple days ago, got the screws and got that done. The only bad thing is I got to get some new light bulbs in here, because once you come in, well, the camera actually picks it up pretty good. I'm surprised. I don't know what the deal is. These LED bulbs, I've had them in here for a couple years now. You can see they're on, but they're not putting out hardly any light. So I need to run to town, get some new bulbs put in there, and then we'll be good to go. I'm not feeding yet, guys. We're just doing a little video update. But yeah, I've got, I just put 5 more bales of straw in here. I kind of moved the kidding stalls around a little bit. I got this barrel in here, put straw in there. The kids can get in there and sleep if they want to. Our dogs are not going to fit in there, of course. A little dog would, but these dogs ain't going to be able to fit in there at all. I moved the kidding stall around. You guys remember last year when the dogs were in here and the puppies were born in. Cora, we were trying to set up this right here. I built this whelping box. I even put a heater in here, if you guys remember. put a heater in here, plugged it in. It actually worked and everything. Cora come in here. She was in labor. She had one puppy in here, and then she decided that she wanted to go over here and hide in this little corner. So we shifted all this around, and I had this all cockeyed in here. Anyways, it was a big ordeal. She didn't want anyone around the puppies, so she wanted to have her puppies right there. I keep saying kids, puppies, 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 puppies. Anyways, that's where she had them. We were able to lock them in here. I used to have a gate right here, but Russell has since tore that up. You can see we still have the hinge in the door frame, but that's about it. But anyways, we got 5 bales of straw on the ground here. We got the dog houses. These kids are not very small anymore, but they can still fit in these little dog houses, because I'm telling you, they're saying it's going to get extremely cold, and when it gets extremely cold, these animals will be cold. They'll be shivering and stuff out there. Now, luckily, Dad got the barn door done, so they're going to be in here out of the elements, out of the wind. You can see this door right here. That is the door. I usually leave it open for ventilation purposes. I've got it closed because that is facing north that way, so all that north wind would blow right in here. So that's closed. And you can see Mr. Leesky already approves. He's like, well, looks like they made our bed for the night. So everybody is going to be nice and warm. They're going to be able to come in here and sleep on the straw. It'll keep them very insulated from the cold ground. Their body heat will keep them warm. Their fur will keep them warm. All these goats have a little bit of cashmere that starts showing through their hair, and that's just an extra layer of insulation. But you can see the door works perfectly fine. We'll just leave this one open. Everybody can come and go as they please, just like that. And what they'll probably do is they will sleep in here during the night, and then as soon as the sun comes out in the morning, they'll come out here and get some rays and warm up quite quickly. So what do you think about the new bedding? You gonna sleep in the barn tonight? Huh? You boys gonna sleep in the barn tonight? Yeah? You gonna sleep in the barn? All right, I'm gonna go feed Mo, and then I'll come back and feed you guys. We'll end the video. And of course, you guys seen, I already got the hay bales out. Those hay bales will last a couple, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. This really depends. I might grain feed these goats a little more than I usually do. Now here's a good example of the cashmere I was just talking about. Look at how furry, like fluffy, like a teddy bear this little goat is right there. That goat has a lot of cashmere. She's not going to get cold at all. She's going to be super warm. This goat right behind her is the same. This is a solid black goat, but you can see the grayish silver looking color. That's cashmere as well. It just shows up a little bit better on some of these goats than others. So that goat right there, you can kind of see how fluffy she is. So that's the cashmere showing through her coat. And then you got Mr. Stinky here, Mr. Olaf. I'm not sure about him. He's covered in urine still, so he's a little bit stinky. But then you got Mr. Russell. You're almost a year old. You know that, buddy? This is your birthday month. Me and you share a birthday month. You know that? We were both born in January, and you were born 10 days before my birthday. Yep. 10 days in the very cold blizzard, pretty much. And I was out there while you were born. You know that? I got videos to prove it. Yeah, I got videos to prove it. So we'll have to get you a little birthday cake, won't we? You want birthday cake? What flavor you like? Peanut butter? Sounds good, man. Sounds good. All right, so leave a comment down below. If you guys were subscribed to us last year when Cora had the puppies and you remember that, leave a comment down below. And that was quite eventful for Rachel and I. That was the first time we ever had a dog to whelp puppies on the farm. That was planned. Look at this. She knows I'm talking about her. Look what she's doing here. You can never be too ready for this, right, Cora? There's a good girl. She's like, come scratch my belly, please. This is good, Cora. Yeah. Oh yeah, here's a good girl. Here's a good girl. Her likes her belly scratched. She said, yes, I had all those puppies. All right, so I'll be back to feed you guys. I'm not forgetting about you. So anyway, guys, that's just some of the stuff we've been getting ready. Now let me go into the front field. We'll grab some food, go over there and feed them, see what Mojo's up to, and kind of show you guys how we prepare all those goats and emus and the geese for winter weather. Well, this is normally where I'll grab a bucket of feed and start walking out here and yell for Mojo, but he is not here because he's already out in the field doing his rounds. It is feeding time, but he's just out there hanging out with the goats, I guess. You ready to eat, Mojo? I'm coming, buddy. Where's Mr. Smeagol? Huh? Where's Mr. Smeagol? There's the bannies. You girls hungry? So, a while ago when I was saying we have some kids that are expected to be delivered here anytime. These are the nanny goats that's fixing to have some babies. So, there's my big man Mo. He said, I'll beat you out here, Dad. Ha ha. I'll beat you out here. I know just where to go to get my food. I'll get in line. I'll be a nice little dog. Well, good boy, Mojo. I hear you, geese. And you guys know we got 2 geese sitting on 2 nests of eggs. Get my bannies fed here. Come here, banny girls. Uh-oh, where's my rooster at? I do not see the banny rooster. That's not good. He might be somewhere else, I don't know. All right, hold on, Ghost, here. You're such a princess, you know that? You think you're just a princess. All right, let me in there. You ready for yours, big man? Huh, you ready for yours, big man? Oh yeah. Okay, here you go, come on. There you go. And a nice, fresh egg, straight from the chickens. You know what? Oh, you don't have to say it like that, but they do taste good. Okay, eat that. All right, come on, girls. Got a bunch of hefty girls that are getting some wide loads here, but there's for a good reason. And they will run you over. They got some pounds on them now, so they got some weight to them. So I showed you guys last video, I think. They are getting wide. We're getting some big old girls here. But that's a good thing. Have some nice, healthy babies. Hopefully. So we're supposed to get the bad weather here in just a couple days. So hopefully the bad weather comes and goes. And the girls are still pregnant and they don't drop the babies in this extreme weather. I just found the rooster. Here he is. Jose, where are you going, buddy? And there goes Betty's daughter. She looks just like Betty. I don't know where they were. They were in the barn for some reason. I bet you she's just like Betty, and I bet you she is sitting on a clutch of eggs and trying to hatch them, and we do not need no baby chickens right now out here in the elements. So you can see I got extension cords running, and these extension cords, this one goes over here to this water heater. Now this is the stock tank that I made last year. Got this shallow stock tank right there, and then I drilled a hole in the back here, if I can get the camera on it, and that's a water heater that just goes in there and then it plugs in. I've got a video, if you guys are interested, you can go find it from either last year or 2 years ago when I did that. But a lot of people have reached out to us and said, you know, that's a brilliant way to make a water heater for goats, because a lot of farm supply stores and stuff, you know, like Tractor Supply and stuff, nobody sells any of the stock tanks that are shallow with the water heater. Some of the places sell stock tanks that are for cattle or horses, which are way taller, and you don't want to put those tall stock tanks in with your goats, especially if you got the little kids coming, because what happens is they get thirsty, they start jumping up to get a drink, and you know, once they start drinking from that top level, it goes down, then they have to like jump over and kind of in to get a drink, and it just don't work out very good. They'll fall in there and they can drown or freeze to death, especially the little kids. They like jumping on stuff anyways. So the shallow stock tanks are the way to go. And anyways, I bought those Rubbermaid stock tanks. I think that's the brand of them. Found those heaters that you just drill a hole. It comes with the gaskets. I think I put some silicone on there and stuff, just a little extra, and tighten that plastic nut down and it don't leak. And the heaters work great. It keeps all the ice out, even in the coldest of temperatures. All right, so I got a couple of ganders mad at me because I'm getting over. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, security! I was just talking about you guys. I'm just showing everybody what I did. Hey, I'm not gonna mess with the eggs, okay? I promise. Look. Ouch. I got my boots on, so you're not gonna hurt me. Hey, come here. Come here. Okay. Anyways, I got a couple bales of straw in here, all spread out. You can see I'm not going in there. I'm just showing everybody. I got straw all in there. That goose is in there in the corner. If you guys can even hear me. She's sitting on a clutch of eggs. All right, come on, let's get out of here. Come on, let's get out of here. Whoa. He's jumping up at me now. Go eat your food and leave me alone. Go eat your food. I can hiss too. You're not a dragon. And the other goose is underneath this half of a dog house, which is perfect little houses for these little baby goats that are fixing to come. She's got a clutch of eggs in there, but I put straw in here too because a lot of the goats like to sleep in this barn. Some like to sleep in that barn. You just never know. So anyways, let's get away from those noisy guys. They've been biting me. Oh, here they come again too. Look at them. They think they're tough. I'll let them keep thinking that it don't really hurt, especially when I got these mud boots on. They're not. Stop chasing me. Anyways, everybody is set with fresh bales of hay. As you can see, this one is brand new. I just put in here like I think yesterday. So the girls are going to have a lot of food to make it through all this bad cold temperatures. So what have you been doing to prepare for this cold? No, I think it's just supposed to hit like the southeast United States, maybe a lot of the East Coast. A lot of the Northeast always gets hit, so it's nothing new for them. But for these storms to come here, guys, our communities, our state is not prepared for this. We don't have all the trucks and the plows and all that type of stuff like the states up north do. So when people say, you guys see it on YouTube channels, you guys see it on the news and stuff, Oklahomans and Texans and people down here in the South, we act kind of goofy when it starts storming. Everybody runs to the store, stocks up on milk and bread and stuff like that. Well, it's because most people around here are not used to this. It comes through once or twice a year and people panic. I know a lot of you guys up on the Northeast and up north, you guys live in this. When it's wintertime there, you guys are pretty much set there in the cold elements and the snow, and you know your local communities and stuff are pretty much, set up for this in a way. Your houses are more set up for it, which when we built our house about 7-8 years ago, we've been through some really bad winters previously before we had this house, and we were out of electric for 14 days one year, and the next year was 13 days. So, we're running generators, trying to do everything we could to stay warm. At that time, Rachel and I didn't have kids. We only had a propane stove, furnace, whatever you call it, a cooking stove in our kitchen, and that is where we slept, in the living room next to our kitchen, because that was our only heat source during that power outage. And that was rough, but we made it. So when we built the house, we put the wood stove in, we kind of designed it all around that. Anyways, we're ready for it, but a lot of people down here are not. They go crazy, they lose their minds, they think they got to go to the store and buy all kinds of groceries, and they just cause mass panic whenever the news says, oh, it's going to snow 2 inches. So anyways, just a little bit of a different scenario. So when you see us preparing for things in our videos and stuff, it's not our first rodeo. We know what to expect. Some people go overboard, but you can never be too prepared for an extreme weather outbreak. Freezing temperatures, whatever we're fixing to get. I can't even concentrate when these emus are behind me snapping at me. But anyways, guys, that's just a little bit of a video showing you guys how we prepare for this, and that we are ready. And just because we're prepared for it don't mean bad things can't happen. Now there could be some curveballs still come. Just think about if you guys seen I got extension cords run to all these water heaters, stuff like that. I'm waiting on, I gotta go pick up one. I just ordered one for the chicken coop. I gotta go pick it up hopefully tomorrow. And that's just, it's like a pet bowl heater, and I'll put that over here in the chicken coop. But here's the thing, if the power does go out, we do have the power banks. You guys know, you've seen us do ads on power banks and stuff. We have the power banks that we could use in emergency. But the problem is, if the electric goes out, the grid electric from the electric company, then we have to scramble around and try to get power to all these water heaters, because the animals will not have any liquefied water. It will all be ice cubes. Right, girls? All right, so they're waiting for me to feed. Before I go, I want to show you guys, yesterday I come in here and checked, and we actually had eggs in the nest box. Let's see. Girls, well, I only see one egg over there in the corner, and there's usually 4 or 5. So let's take a gander in here and see if anyone's been using the nest box. Well, I see a couple eggs, I think. Is that a real egg? Yeah, that's a real egg. Okay, so 2 girls laid in the nest box. That's pretty good, but it's not good enough. We need everybody laying in here so I don't have to walk in there anymore. I don't want to have to walk in here every time, but anyways, yeah, here's one over here in the corner. But the chicken coop is, I'm super proud of this chicken coop. It's working out great. Super easy. It's staying clean pretty much. You know, just those eggs. But yeah, it's coming in handy. It makes everything way nicer. Don't have to worry about the chickens messing on our front porch, all that type of stuff that we were dealing with before. So it's a win-win. I think the chickens like it. They have pretty good space to wander, scratch around, still get their bugs and grass, plenty of sunshine. They seem happy, and they're still laying eggs, and no predators has got them. So it's a win-win, I think. There you go, girls. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys are all staying warm. Be prepared for this winter storm. Be sure to check on your friends and your neighbors. If anyone needs help getting their stuff set up, it's easier to do it before the bad weather comes than have to do it in the ice and the snow and the frigid temperatures. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below, like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.